If you guys have it, please go check me out over at Twitch. I'll be live over there, bro. We'll be playing 2K, play now. But today's video is going to be about real player percentage. I wanted to spark up the conversation again within the community here regarding the real player percentage. I'm not on the side of real player percentage and online game modes. I've been looking around and I've been doing some research, and I might drop the screenshots that I've seen of different Reddit posts where people were talking about it, and I just kind of wanted to put my 2 cents on it. So even with the new patch, with the increase of real player percentage, with the new patch, not the increase, the decrease, they have decreased it a little bit, but it's still just, it goes in at an alarming rate. And I don't want to just get on here and just bash 2K about it, because I feel like that's not going to get anything done. But some of the things that I see from other people that are pro real player percentage is a few things. First thing is that they don't think that they should miss a wide open layup, and I totally agree with that. I don't think that you should miss a complete wide open layup. If there's somewhere in the game that you can just code in for when you're on a break by yourself, I'm talking about the defender has to be about 5 steps away from you. It's just you have like an 85 to 95% chance to make that layup. But anything else that's just, if it's not wide open, there should be a chance, because it's not a wide open layup. If it's an open layup, there's a different scenario. Now that goes based on position. Now, I also seen previous years where people are just saying that the paint defense was a lot worse in previous years, and people are not overpowered in previous years, and people, they weren't getting in position fast enough. Once again, if I drop those clips, which I may drop a few clips, I don't know, but there are plenty of times where you will be in position already to contest the real player percentage layup, and that layup still goes in, rather if it's a contact layup, or rather if it's a like kind of one of those fast layups where you're kind of almost moving through the defense. So maybe that needs to be adjusted. Now, why do I think that's the case? I'm thinking that, when you read the description of real player percentage, it has nothing to do with player timing. It has something to do with openness and rating. I don't know if, and I do know that they've touched the contest system in the game this year, and maybe just something that they need to look at, but maybe it's not reading the contest the correct way throughout the whole motion. Maybe that's something, and that's more so for Ronnie to be able to look at, or get over to the team over there to look at, because that is, if you're going to keep it in the game, then you need to count the contest right. It needs to, if I'm standing right here and I got my hands up, it should count as a heavily contested. I'm not saying that sometimes it shouldn't drop. Sometimes they do, but they're dropping at an alarming rate. It's to the point where people are not shooting as many threes anymore. And it doesn't make sense for you to have a mechanic in the game for layups to be able to just go in like this, but then you RNG 3-point shooting. It makes no sense. If you're going to keep the layup exactly the way it is, remove the RNG from 3-point shooting. That's the only way that we can combat it. But when you have an RNG 3-point, and then they're just going up with real player percentage, and I'm playing on high risk, and high risk, you're going to miss a layup every once in a while, man. Like, you're not going to make every layup, but you are going to hit some wild layups sometimes. I'm not going to lie. But they're timed layups. There's a layup that got hit on me just last game that I played for a 3-game win streak. He had a pretty nice move. It was a contested layup. He greened it. Hey, when I seen the green, and I was shocked he was playing on real player on high risk. It looked like he was playing on high risk. I don't know. He could have been playing on normal. But as far just the fact that he wasn't playing on real player percentage shocked me. So other thing that I kind of wanted to kind of get into is where people were talking about people also not being in position. You guys got to remember, in previous years, it wasn't the fact that paint defense was overpowered. We had the Intimidator badge. We no longer have Intimidator, which means that honestly, if those games removed Intimidator, who knows if the finishing would have been that way. It probably would have been the same way as it is now, to be honest, with the remove of Intimidator. So, if we're not able to remove it out of online modes, which I don't think it should be in online modes, and I think honestly the shot profiles are terrible. Like, just get rid of it all in general. Everybody needs to be playing on the same thing, in my opinion. I just think that's the most fairest thing. All this different, because all these different things, it just confuses people, because one person has an experience with this, another person has their experience with this, and then it's like now 2K has to make a global change based on each different experience, and that's ridiculous. That's a harder job for them. Like, they're making it harder for them. Put everybody on the same thing and let the game be the game. This is more so for the play now side, because I feel like with removing the real player percentage out of play now, if you're not going to remove it out of play now, at least please give us a ranked mode similar to Proving Grounds, where you're forced to be on high risk and on default setting. And also, can you please make it where, especially, and I understand, because you guys did an amazing job this year with introducing the leaderboards and fixing the leaderboards within Play Now, at least somewhat to a degree. Maybe not the global leaderboard, but at least the every season leaderboard, it feels legit and it doesn't feel like there's too many fake accounts or cheaters on there. But why? Like, bro, you got people that's playing on real player percentage that's top 100 every season, and it's like, that ain't how that should work, man. You should want your leaderboards to be the most hardest difficulty. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Sound off in the comments, man, on what you guys think related to real player percentage. If you guys think that they should keep it in the game, give me a reason why they should keep it in the game. And if you guys think they should take it out, also drop a reason why they should also take it out, man. And share the video and like. It's your boy Shifty, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.